through the intro. Okay. Why do so many people consume caffeine on a daily basis, and why does it wake us up? About 90% of Americans on every day consume caffeine. I would speculate that most of you have caffeine via coffee or tea, sodas, maybe chocolate. I personally drink a huge 32-ounce cup of coffee every morning. Lots of research. But in the afternoons, when I start to get tired, I will sometimes have another soda or another cup of coffee. As consumers, I think we should all know a little bit more about caffeine, how it works, and the benefits or risks that we have to it. So let's first take a look at how it works. In a study on how sleep works, the production and function of adenosine is discussed in depth. Normally, adenosine binds to receptors, slowing everything down and making us tired. Caffeine binds to the receptors instead, which speeds us up, constricts blood vessels, and wakes us up. After binding to receptors, it increases neuron firing, which signals our pituitary gland to release adrenaline, creating the fight or flight response, all that energy you get. It also increases the release of dopamine, which is the feel-good centers of the brain, and they think that's why people get so addicted to it. Now that we know how it works on our brains, let's discuss how we physically respond to caffeine. Your pupils dilate, your heart starts racing, your blood pressure goes up, definitely wakes you up. According to one of the caffeine studies, they found that we start absorbing caffeine in 5 minutes of it being ingested. The effects, however, aren't felt for about 15 to 20 minutes afterwards. Your liver then releases sugar into your body, along with all the other effects, creating more energy. Caffeine can elevate your mood, sharpen your mind, increase your reaction time, and even improve your performance. Even though caffeine seems to help us enhance our productivity, with excessive use there are health risks. Some of them can be long-term. In a report done by CBS, it starts talking about how we go through frequent withdrawal, which causes wear and tear in our body due to restless sleep, because we are going through withdrawal at night after the caffeine has started wearing off. Continual misuse can exacerbate prior health conditions or underlying health conditions we don't even know we have yet. And drinking mostly caffeinated drinks, especially when you combine them with alcohol, will extremely dehydrate you. But there are real benefits to caffeine consumption. They don't know exactly how or why it helps us. They just know through all these studies that they've done that it does actually help us. In an article by Neil Osterwell on WebMD, it talks about these studies and that coffee drinkers who consume 6 to 7 cups a day are less likely to have type 2 diabetes, Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, and dementia. People who drink 1 to 3 cups a day are at a much lower risk for stroke and heart attack. And people who drink high, extremely high, almost dangerous high amounts of caffeine are at a lot less lower risk for cirrhosis of the liver and liver cancer. So, again, why do people consume so much caffeine? Because it gives us energy and makes us feel good. As humans, we are designed to run off of stimulants, like caffeine, but too much of anything can actually be bad for you. We know what it does to our brains, how it affects our bodies, and now we have some risks and benefits to it. So, I know we probably won't stop drinking our coffee or energy drinks or eating that chocolate anytime soon, but as long as you do it in moderation, it shouldn't be a problem. So, I leave you to contemplate if the health risks outweigh those benefits.
Good.
Good job, Val.
Was that good enough?
You gonna do another cut?